Alert weather day. It's going to be the winter storm that is starting to move into Michiana, and we're going to be seeing that storm last through much of the evening today. But this is what we're watching for the impacts today. Again, the PM commute coming back from work and school today. Just want to make sure we're taking it slow. If you can, budget in some extra time and just take it easy out there, because we're looking at reduced visibility with some moderate to even heavy snowfall at times, which of course is going to be leading to poor roads. And for the snowfall forecast, we're looking widespread up 4 all the way up to 6 inches of snow. It's nothing that Michiana has never dealt with before. Of course, we're used to dealing with some snowstorms, but again, we haven't really seen a whole bunch this year. Here's a current look at our radar, and as we can see, snowfall is starting to move in, especially for our northern communities up there in Berrien County. St. Joseph getting a nice burst of snow, and I do expect development to fill in the map later on this afternoon. And let's go ahead and time it all out with future tracks starting right now in the noontime hour. As we can see, temperatures are going to be right around the middle 20s, and again, some splotches of blue all over the place, but mainly out to our west. As I put this in motion, by noon and right around 2 o'clock, that's when we're going to be seeing the greatest coverage in snow. Again, temperatures going to be in the high 20s, which means we're not going to be dealing with really light and fluffy snow. We're going to actually be dealing with fairly wet and heavy snow later on this afternoon. As I just play this through, as we can see, widespread snow through 4 o'clock and then actually through much of the evening. But we do see that some dry air is starting to make its way into the system and actually start to eat away at some of the snow chances, which is good news. That's at 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock, a very similar image, but still going to be keeping a lot of those snow chances in the forecast through midnight tonight. That's when the main system will be exiting, and we're actually going to be switching modes and talking about lake effect for tomorrow morning. Here's a live look tomorrow morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, and as we can see, we do have a line of lake effect snow that is starting to develop, and again, just dealing with those cold temperatures. So actively, it won't be snowing for everybody tomorrow morning, but again, key locations where that lake effect will move through, that will be reducing visibility and making some roadways fairly slippery. Going to keep some flurries in the forecast for much of the morning, and then finally going to be clearing out from the snow chances going into the afternoon, and actually looks like we're going to be seeing some sun to end the day. Here's what we're thinking snowfall wise. Again, for most of us, 4 to 6 inches, but as we start to move down south, we're talking past, I should say, south of US 6, we're looking at 2 to 4. Thankfully, not a lot of us are going to be dealing with that wintry mix. That's going to be mainly for Fort Wayne folks and to our south, pretty much Fort Wayne to Kokomo, and then actually downstate a little more. We're talking Indianapolis way. They are going to be seeing a little bit of rain as well. Here's our next first alert. Of course, today we're watching for that moderate snowfall to be moving through 4 to 6 inches for much of us. That being said, we have another first alert weather day batch that's going to be moving in for this weekend. Then we're actually going to be seeing a wintry mix system. As we can see, another freezing line that we have to keep a very close eye on for this weekend. Here's that 10-day forecast so you can plan out the rest of your week, but of course your weekend ahead. And as we can see, first alert weather day has been issued for tomorrow as well, especially for the morning, and then we'll actually be able to drop that probably for tomorrow's noon show. Valentine's Day actually going to be clear, so if you have any outside plans, even though it's going to be a little cold outside, not going to be dealing with any active snowfall, a high temperature of just 27 degrees. And then Saturday, Sunday, and Monday have been designated as first alert weather days. We're going to be getting a bit of everything actually with this upcoming forecast, Caroline. We're talking snow first, then rain, and back to snow. So again, a very busy 10 days in our future.
A lot going on there, Jack.